Will do. I will make that my priority. I promise. I'm on my way, you know, but America's a pretty big place. Got a bit of a ways to go. Restoring blood levels with blood bags. Equip a blood bag. Restore any blood Sam has lost. Cool, cool. Says 100% on the loading, but it ain't done loading, so pretty sure that ain't showing correctly. God, I'm so interested to see what happens now. Now we're going to a whole new place. Like, what I do hope is that it doesn't become too formulaic. Like, I assume we're just going to be connecting up more places and then moving on to a whole new area and then connecting up more places and moving on to a whole new area. I hope it does. I hope they do diverge a bit from just that. Although I guess learning a whole new landmass and stuff, because I was getting pretty comfortable with the place we were just at.
I don't know how you sleep. Need to pick me up? Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go. This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
He looks all around all confused, like he hasn't seen her do that multiple times now, that disappearing thing. Cool. Oh my god, that is a lot. That is a lot. Deliver all 3 containers of aid. Sounds like a plan. Oh, that's all the stuff that I was carrying when I went in. Oh, okay. That's fine. And go, 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 go. Oh, lovely. Ceramics. We haven't seen ceramics before, have we? I'm getting to be quite a tall boy right now. Where is it going to be? Up there? How much is this going to weigh? It's one of those big ones, right? Doesn't seem like I can actually pick it up, though. Maybe it would be too... Maybe it would take me over my limit. That is weird, though, isn't it? Like, no, I swear it normally lets you pick stuff up. Okay. Ooh, new song. Always happy to see a new song. I still haven't got around to actually buying low roll stuff, but I need to. So vibey. Okay, where am I actually headed? Ah, god damn it, that. Okay, this is quite large. Is that a snowy bit? Oh man, those mountains go up steep. Okay, sharply. Okay, so I'm down here, so let's take a left and go up that way. Cool. This is fine. But is this what's fucking me up? I think it's the resins that are fucking me up. He doesn't go as wavery if I'm not holding resins as well. I'm gonna go ahead and leave him there. What is that? Huh. That looks cool. Just cranes lit up, illuminated at night. Very nice. Okay, drop this stuff off, and then I guess we could walk back down and drop another lot off.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Here you go. My pleasure. Make delivery, deliver the lost cargo.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
You make me proud to be part of Bridges.
Aww.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome, my mans. Lovely.
Until the next delivery, then. Stay safe.
I will be sure to do that.
Good work.
Requested cargo.
Welcome, welcome. We were watching your boat the whole way. I hate to be a hard ass, but I've got to ask. Everything you're transporting above board? Nothing
Course.
dangerous or illicit? I'm sure they checked you on the way in, but I'm gonna have to take a second look. All clear. Not picking up anything unusual. Cargo looks great too. Been a while since we got some of this stuff.
Neato. Ceramics can now be used at all UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used in Lake Knot City has increased. What are ceramics for, is the question. Ah, nice. That got me the second star. Cool. Not sure what that really means, but... Cargo condition up to 10. Does that get me something? You've been awarded the title of Master Handler. Carry on with your work to earn further accolades. Reach cargo condition grade 10. You'll now be able to keep your balance more easily. Very nice. Although, how much more easily that actually means, who knows, but still. That is good.
Sorry for the hassle.
Guessing it wouldn't be a
Can't be
significant
taken care of these
difference.
days. Oh, we heard you were carrying a Cupid. That right?
Sure is.
You're clear to link us up.
Cool. Wow, that was a long journey apparently. New strand established. Very nice. Lake Knot City is joined. Provided design data for the following. Smoke-emitting decoy cargo. New interview data required. Preppers and the lake at ground zero. Hello. Mostly signs. Couple of ladders and ropes. Cool. This area is now connected. Yeah.
So we're finally on the network. Long time coming. We won't hold anything back. Capital Knot City will get everything. If all this info sharing makes everyone safer, I'm all for it.
Neat.
You can bet I'm not the only one here who feels that way.
Glad to hear it.
It was better when Bridges 1 first came this way. At least I don't remember terrorists and BTs making our lives difficult back then. Well, be careful out there. The world's not what it used to be.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Finally,
Hey.
you passed ground zero, Sam. Congratulations. And thank you. It'll only get harder from here, though. When we first came through, it was different. Peaceful. The 3 cities out there, Lake, Middle, and South Knot, were all on board with our plans for reconstruction. Fragile Express was contracted by all 3 and kept supplies moving and people connected. But that all changed a year ago, when the Separatists carried out their attacks. One took out Middle Knot City. They detonated nukes from the old days. Half of South Knot City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating.
Shit.
Bridges doesn't have the resources to link up the remaining cities on its own. We need to secure the support of everyone, even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
The situation has changed dramatically since Bridges 1 first went west. The destruction of Middle Knot in particular forced us to adapt a new strategy. It's like Amelie said, we don't have the time or resources to construct another knot on that scale. That's why we've taken to cutting deals with preppers and the like. Our only recourse is to utilize their shelters to bolster the strength of the network.
Takes a special kind of person to live out here on their own. The kind that'll tell us to fuck off if we ask them to join the UCA.
Oh, we know. No one's expecting them to say yes up front. But even if they don't like dealing with most people, they got on okay with Fragile Express.
Don't tell me. You want us to use her credentials to get in good with them.
Bingo. She's agreed to it too.
And in exchange, she gets...
Nothing really. A chance to get back at Higgs, I suppose. I can't blame her for wanting one. He took everything from her and then some. Time heals some wounds, but not hers. The work ahead won't be simple or easy, but it needs doing. Get some rest for now. We'll talk more later.
Curious. He took everything from her, so he destroyed her delivery network she had going here. But also we know that her whole body, apart from her face, has been ruined by Timefall. And the fact he said time heals some things, but time heals all wounds, but not hers, or whatever it was he said, like, maybe implies he's talking about the fact that time has ruined her body, not healed it, kind of thing, the time fall. So I wonder if Higgs had something to do specifically with how she got soaked and aged. Curious. Cool, straight into another cutscene. We had no cutscenes for like 6 or 7 hours or something. We had like a ton in the first hour, and then no cutscenes until pretty much last part when we hit Port Knot, and now suddenly just tons all again. I love it. I love it. Give me more.
Here.
For me?
It's called a keeper. It means knot in old words. You can also use it to count stuff. I add a knot when I make a friend.
Okay. Then how about I add another knot every time I see you? This must be very important to you if you were able to bring it here. Very special.
It is special. I made it for you.
I'll treasure it, Sam.
Not gonna lie, I was super under the impression that Sam and Amelie were an item, but if she knew us when we were a kid then that would be a bit weird. Although I guess it worked for Anakin, so, you know. She offers me one every single time she meets me. I wonder if there's something more to that.
Ask your boss man.
No. I mean, why are you here?
Got a delivery for Porter.
You see how this says private room?
Ahead. This will ID you as an associate of Fragile Express. It's woven from my blood and chiral crystals. Think of it as a kind of bond.
Cheers.
Preppers around these parts won't give you trouble so long as you've got it.
I appreciate that.
We were the only people making deliveries out here. This was our territory. Until Higgs fucked it all up. Me, the Express, our reputation, all of it.
And now you want to fuck them back.
Damn straight.
On your own.
I'm not on my own. The cave, Port Knot City, next to your bed. So far apart, yet somehow we keep meeting. All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in void out. Yet here I am. Here I am.
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine. I use it to jump across space. I can't conjure out BTs the way Higgs can, but I can go after him. Chase him to the beach. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand. I'm sure you've heard the term multiverse.
Oh.
You alright?
The jumps take a lot out of me. Suck my blood dry.
Probably shouldn't have just used it to show off then, should you?
You're going to Edge Knot City, right? Place is full of terrorists.
So I've heard.
But if you're dead set on it, then you're gonna have to deal with Higgs sooner or later.
Look, I make deliveries, killing monsters and terrorists. It's not what I do.
What if we did it together? I could use my power to help you.
Yeah?
We don't have to want the same thing to be on the same side. I could send you across my beach. To any place the Chiralian's thick enough. Any place connected to the chiral network.
What do you expect in return?
I expect you to think it over. Here. Call it an incentive. And call
Is she
me
offering... Is she offering to teleport us? Is that what she's saying? Is she going to be the fast travel?
This will keep us connected. See you when I see you.
I love the noise that comes with the teleport and the little shimmer. Very nice indeed. Fast travel, it is! Jumping with Fragile. Fragile can instantly transport you to any distribution center or safe house within the area covered by the chiral network. Any items you're carrying will be placed in a private locker, so you can't take anything with you. Interesting. So if I, let me just see, if I click Fragile Jump. Huh! So she can take me to Capital, she can take me to the distro center, she can't take me to the way station, so it has to be a place with a private room. Cool. Very cool. Okay, well we don't need to. But cool that that's how that works. Man. Oh, what's all this? This is new. Eat cryptobiote. Huh. It's the monster we just killed. That's cool. Don't need a cryptobiote. We do probably need drinks, don't we? Yeah. So weird you have to do it like that. Like, if you're going to let us skip it like that, just let it be a push of the X button or whatever. Let's put on my hat. Cool. Cool, cool. Well, it looks like we got cleaned up ourselves, so I guess let's head back out. Mads? Mads time? Man, when are we going to find out more? When are we going to find out more about Mads and all that?
Sam, access the Lake Knot City delivery terminal.
Because, like, so far that's just been a random cutscene that we see when coming out of our private room, pretty much. But obviously it's going to connect into the story in some way. Very curious to see how.
Your present objective is to extend the chiral network from Lake Knot City to South Knot City. To that end, you'll need to utilize prepper shelters as way stations. Frankly, it won't be easy. Fragile's tried to get some of them on board, but you know how preppers are. More than a few won't want anything to do with the UCA. So we've got to prove to them they're better off with us. Figure out what they need and what we can provide, and then deliver. Do that, and they just might agree to join us.
Right.
All right, get to it. The list of orders is on the terminal.
So I'm just going to have to butter them up by doing deliveries for them before they agree to join and help, I guess. Cool. New thing in Fabricate. The smoke-emitting decoy.
An empty container tagged with a fake ID, aka decoy cargo. Could be useful for fooling folks who can't get enough of other people's deliveries.
Empty container that can be used to distract mules and others. When destroyed, it emits a cloud of smoke, blinding those nearby. I mean, mules just aren't an issue when I have my Strandy thing. Don't really see the point. What the hell am I carrying that's worth 63? Let me see what I can donate. It's just lots of little... Oh, okay. I've got all these resins and stuff. Let's recycle them then. This seems like as good a place as any. Ceramics, recycle. Resins, lovely. Chiral crystals don't take any weight. I mean, may as well give them a bunch, I suppose. Okay, what have I got? I've got quite a few blood bags. Blood bags only take up 1 though. Hematic grenades, a full one only takes up 2.5. Okay, I've got 3 climbing anchors there, 3 there. Didn't realise I had so many. That takes my weight down to 47, but that's still a lot. I probably don't need to be carrying all this stuff, do I? I don't know. Let's see what orders they have to give me, how much weight I'll be at after accepting orders. It's a fine balancing act you got to do, because it's like you want to take lots of stuff with you to defend yourself, but then you've also got to take stuff with you that's the actual order. Cool, lovely, lovely. Okay, what's the actual order then? Oh, there's 3. Okay. Evo Devo unit delivery, 15 kg. Oh god, if I do all of these, that's what, 46.5? which would take me up to 90 something. Let's see. This one's fairly close by, at least.
Your destination is a shelter south of Lake Knot City. The package you're carrying contains a network-ready Evo Devil unit. A special device that applies the principles of evolutionary biology to practical problems. When used in conjunction with a chiral printer, it can recreate items from incomplete structural data.
Cool.
It's a prototype, but so far our trials have been successful. The client is a civilian. We call him the engineer, who's agreed to put the unit through validation testing for us. Be careful. The EDU is a delicate piece of equipment that must be handled with care. If you don't, it can and will break. Oh, and the engineer is second gen, born in the shelter. Not so good with people, but he's a whiz with machines. Or so I hear.
Okie doke. I may just deliver this on its own then. What about this one? He's a little further on to the Elder.
The client is a first-gen prepper. Old school. Been in and out of shelters since before the death stranding. Deliveries of his medication have fallen behind, though, and he's about to run out. There's just one case you need to bring, but there are multiple packs inside. Every dose counts, so you'd best handle it with care. While the client's life isn't in immediate danger, he's probably having a rough time. Don't keep him waiting, huh?
Delivery to mountainous area.
The client is a first-gen
Oh, damn it, I didn't
prepper.
mean to that. Yeah, it
Old
looks pretty
school.
mountainous.
Been in and
Okay,
out of
and
shelters
finally to
since
the craftsman.
You'll be handing this one off to a guy we call the craftsman. Repairs, modifications, you name it, he can do it. Makes weapons too. Nothing lethal on account of his pacifism. In fact, if you give him something lethal, he'll turn it into something that isn't. A tool designed purely for self-defense. That's what the gun parts listed in the order are for. Make sure they get to him and no one else. Guns make bodies, and bodies make craters. While you're at it, I'd also like you to transport some blood bags and hematic grenades. You know, the ones you field tested against BTs and delivered to Lake Knot City. We'd
Yeah.
like to dole them out to the local porters. We've got no reason to keep them to ourselves, so I figured we may as well oblige him.
Cool. Okay. Don't know whether to do all of them at once. I don't know how frequent BTs are going to be around here is the issue. Like, do I need all these blood bags and grenades that I'm currently carrying?
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
What, just that it's fragile? I know. Very low durability, can be destroyed very easy. Avoid vibration and impact. Sure, man. These, I don't know. I guess I could do one and then the other. Because this one is fairly nearby, but then this one's another 30 kg. I don't know if it'd be wise to do them all at once. Let's just do these two to start with. I think I have... Yeah, I've got 2 ladders, I've got 2 climbing anchors. Well, it's 2 sets, isn't it? It's like 2 sets of 3 climbing anchors. Plenty of these. Blood bags. My boots are fine. Plenty of those. Yeah, we're good. Load all. Auto arrange. Yeah, 63.9. The other one was like 35 or something, wasn't it? So that would definitely take us up to yikes limit. Just not sure how much of this, how many blood bags and grenades we really need, you know? But it is what it is. Oof.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay. But we have got some stuff to read, so let's do that. From George Baton, Casualties of Twilight. Hey Sam, you really helped me out there. Thanks, man. And that book you brought me? It's actually a movie script. I mean, I knew that all along. Sorry if I didn't keep you updated. Anyway, it's an interesting movie from an interesting time, back when the world was divided, East versus West. The Cold War, they called it. The movie is called Casualties of Twilight, and it's about two lovers who are caught up in the ideologies of the global conflict, and about how they'd destroy the world in order to be together. It's just a short movie, but it's interesting from a psychological perspective. Some people actually say it predicted the Death Stranding. I don't think it'd get mixed up with the consignment of cargo that'd be stolen by mules. Oh, I didn't think, yeah. I really panicked once I'd heard it was gone, so yeah, thanks for bringing it back. I really appreciate it. You're welcome, my dude. And from Victor Frank, re-establishing shipping lanes. How's it going, Sam? So you put Port Knot City back on the map. Not bad. Folks around here seem pretty pumped about becoming part of the UCA, and all that comes with it. Chiral printers especially. You should have seen their faces when I gave them a demo. It was like I was conjuring equipment out of thin air. I mean, it kind of seems like that is what you're doing with them. Oh, and before I forget, I should also thank you for all the stuff you brought, and for taking care of that BT too. You've given everyone a shot of inspiration and courage to carry on, and there's not much that's more precious than that these days. There was a time when I was so shit scared of BTs that I just wanted to shut myself away and hide forever. But that's not an option. I know that now. We're on the front line here. Bridges isn't going to make it all the way west if we don't step up our game. But don't worry, we won't let you down. We'll get Port Knot City back on its feet in no time. I won't take up any more of your time. That's all I had to say anyway. A couple of the guys wanted me to write you to make sure that you knew we had your back. Come what may, we won't be throwing in the towel. Same goes for you, right? Indeed, my dude. Indeed. And we got a few more interviews. Or maybe not a few, don't know. Couple. Preppers. 2 years ago, Fragile. When I was a little girl, my father told me that preppers were people who decided long ago that they couldn't trust their nation to be there for them anymore. That the bonds between us had grown weak long before the Death Stranding. We once had a network spanning the whole wide world that could send items from anywhere to anywhere and connect anyone with anything. But still, we were isolated. Still, we were alone. Some liked it that way, and even wanted more. They wanted walls along their borders, wanted to turn away refugees and outsiders. Oh boy, we're getting into some real-life stuff here. Some even wanted new nations all of their own. They began to see the state as an enemy of their freedom, not a protector of it. The ones most far gone, they didn't trust the country to defend them if something went really wrong. War, terrorism, natural disaster, you name it. So they built shelters and stocked full of supplies in preparation for the worst. And then the worst happened, the Death Stranding. America ceased to exist and their shelters became their homes, where they would live and they would die. But while they'd prepared, they hadn't prepared to live there forever, which is why they wound up relying on us couriers so heavily. My father and I didn't want to go back to the old America. We didn't want a country that pushed people apart, we wanted one that brought them together. That allowed them to support one another. And that was what we've tried to work towards. The Lake at Ground Zero, from Victor. When I first laid eyes on the lake here at Ground Zero, I was blown away by the sheer size of it. I never imagined anything could be so huge. This was just after the Death Stranding, and not many people had seen the craters up close yet. Oh, so that lake that I was thinking, like, there's not a sea in the middle of America. What do you mean we fucking travelled there when we looked at the map? But that makes sense if it was a crater, a lake that was, like, formed in a crater from an explosion. Back when I was still living with my parents and my brother on the East Coast, an explosion like nothing the world had seen before tore a gaping hole in the heart of America. There were all kinds of rumours floating around at the time. That it was a meteor, that it was a nuke dropped by another country. I was just a kid, but even I could tell the adults didn't have a clue, so you can imagine how I felt. And then we found out there had been other explosions, not just here in America, but the world over. By the time we learned they were void outs, and what void outs were, the country was pretty much done. But hey, that was then and this is now, and things are looking up. I just got told my kid brother's still alive. Oh, I was like, wait, what? But it's 2.5 years ago, shit. Word is, he's heading up a corpse disposal team in Capital Knot City. Handled his shit well enough to get picked for the second expedition. 3 more years and he'll be out here with me. Can't wait to see him again. Oh, feels bad. Feels pretty bad, my dude. Quick controls for placing smoke emitting... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Whatever. I guess we'll just have that be permanently showing as needing to, yeah, have tips. Ah, infuriating.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Alrighty. Well then, let us deliver this Evo Devo unit and deliver the meds to the Elder.
You're passing through mule territory.